Hey everybody, it's me Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourselves today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to Great Days. So this evening I'm going to talk on meditation being the way to total communion with God, and also coming to fall into the ocean. Okay, and I'm gonna explain what I mean by this, by falling into the ocean, and the way is meditation. Okay, so let's get into this. Meditation is literally the most simple way to pretty much come into communion with God. Okay, meditation is literally the art of expanding your awareness, and the more you start to meditate, the more profoundness comes into your life, because you are then found. The more you start to meditate, you are then awakened, after meditation starts to come into your life, or after you begin to become meditative. Okay, which is literally just, once again, expanding awareness, the art of expanding awareness. And you can think of the ocean as God, okay, and it's pretty much coming to ego dissolution, where you would have an ego death, and you no longer exist as an individual, more so you exist as the entire universe, okay, or you exist as God. You have a transcendental experience or mystical experience, and it is very, very profound. Okay, now this is falling into the ocean. This is pretty much meaning that you are a dewdrop, or you are a drop of water, and that represents an individual. You come to fall into the ocean. You are becoming one with all that exists and non-exists. Okay, and this comes through meditation, and meditation is very, very simple for everybody to do. We all have a natural meditation in our lives. Okay, you just got to understand what it is that is allowing you to become more meditative in your life. Meditation doesn't have to purely consist of sitting, closing your eyes and holding mudra, or even chanting mantra or anything like this. This is just if you want to go deeper into the meditative state. Okay, but meditation comes naturally to all being, because that's what meditation is purely being. Okay, so you then, through meditation, you can commune with God, or you can have this mystical experience or transcendental experience, and you can come into awakening very, very simply, and you come to become the ocean. Once again, you are the dewdrop as the individual, and you are able to fall into the ocean, or you are a river and you are meeting with the ocean, and you become the ocean, through this whole experience. And this is a whole, this another birth, okay, or it's a start of a new life. It's like dying and being rebirthed, because you do die, because meditation is the way of death, or it is the way to death, or is the way to transcend death, okay, because as you as you fall into the ocean as an individual, and your ego is dissolved away, or your ego dies, you are literally transcending death at this point. Okay, So this is where the experience of God happens. This is where the experience of eternal life happens. Okay, and it is ineffable and it is inexplicable, and you can't really word it, okay, all the time. More so you have to experience it, and you can't really rely on belief system to tell you what it is, or you can't even allow belief systems to drive you throughout your life into the experience of God, because God isn't something to believe. God is something to be experienced. You cannot believe God, because you'd be lying to yourself. You're right, because belief is lie, and experience is truth. So you must experience God for yourself. You can't just believe God. Belief of God is all it's misleading, because it's a lie. What you need to do is experience God, because experience is truth. And the experience of God comes from meditation. Okay, this is why you see all of the holistic figures, all of the holy figures in yoga or in meditation, because yoga is literally union in Hindu Sanskrit. Coming to unification with the entirety of the universe is the experience of God, or is total, absolute ego dissolution, cosmic consciousness, Christ consciousness. Okay, this happens through yoga. All of the holy figures were yogis for a reason, because this is the way to God, the holistic way. And yoga is meditation. Meditation is yoga, because meditation allows you to come into total unification with the universe, okay, to where you're then able to dissolve away the ego, conjoin the opposites, and come into eternal life as you rise the Kundalini energy up the spine to the Sahasrara, and transcend the flesh to new octaves of being or dimension, you know. And it's this simple, okay. So it all comes with meditation. It doesn't have to be complicated, because it's not a complicated thing. It's just something that comes to everybody. And this is what we are living life after life for as well. We're reincarnating life after life until we can get to the point as a soul to be able to not reincarnate, through the understanding that we can dissolve away our karmic bondage, to then not have to reincarnate into the carnal anymore, or not reincarnate anymore into the flesh. Only then are we able to really understand progression, I would say. You know, I'm only here in flesh because I still have to learn, obviously. I'm still learning the whole thing of it, and a lot of people are, okay, but there's most definitely a Kundalini rise of the entire globe, so this is helping out. There's most definitely ascended masters guiding the whole process as well, so this is accelerating humanity's evolution. But the best thing to help yourself to evolve so that you can accelerate the process, so you won't have to reincarnate so much, is to meditate. Okay, very, very simply, just meditate. But everything can be a meditation too, so you gotta trust the Dharma. You gotta trust the Dharma, because it's here to teach you. You know, you gotta be patient with yourself as well, because this is how the Dharma is. You just got to be patient. You gotta understand that the whole of the universe is already driving you towards that that expansion of consciousness, and even evolution from matter to spirit. You know, so patience is the best thing to have for yourself as a being, because if you don't, you can kind of get lost, and you can kind of get entangled deeper, which will lead to suffering, obviously. But this can also teach you. a few lessons, you know. So meditation will allow you to accelerate the whole process of it. It will allow you to dissolve away the ego very slowly, so you then transcend death, transcend the flesh, and then this is where life really begins, okay? Once you would start living inwardly, okay, more so than outside of yourself, and then you dissolve away in and outer at the same time, okay? But that's pretty much it for today's video, this evening's video. I do thank everybody for watching. Peace out, my love, and have a great evening.